When your cat curls up beside you or blinks slowly from across the room, do you actually know what they're feeling? It might seem like love, but most owners miss what's really happening. Every day, without meaning to, you might be hurting your cat's feelings in ways that quietly break their trust. Today, we're uncovering the 10 most heartbreaking ways this happens, including one at the very end that almost every cat owner does without realizing. Number 1. Overpetting without noticing the signals. Do you think your cat actually enjoys all that petting or just tolerates it? Most cat owners believe more petting means more love, but for cats, touch is sacred, and they have very clear ways of saying enough. The problem is, most people miss those signals. A sudden tail flick, a quick ear twitch, a tiny shift in posture. These are the feline equivalent of stop, please. But when you keep going, it doesn't just annoy them. It tells your cat you don't understand their boundaries. And here's what hurts the most. Your cat wanted that connection at first, but now they've learned that giving you affection might lead to discomfort. So they pull away, they stop initiating, they stop trusting. It's one of the most common ways cats feel emotionally rejected, even by loving owners. Number 2, not respecting their safe zones. Have you ever touched your cat in a spot they clearly hate just because it made you feel close? There are places your cat might love being touched and others that feel like a personal invasion. And when they pull away or give a subtle warning, they're not being moody. They're telling you, with complete honesty, this doesn't feel safe. But here's the part most owners get wrong. They ignore the signal because they're in the mood to cuddle. So they reach again, maybe the belly, maybe under the tail, maybe even just a bit too long on the ears or neck, and the cat freezes, endures it, then walks away a little colder. That moment, small as it seems, can leave an emotional scar, not a dramatic one, but a quiet one, the kind that builds up, the kind that teaches your cat, what I need doesn't matter here. This is how a cat who once loved closeness slowly becomes distant. It's not sudden, it's not dramatic, it's just trust, slowly dissolving. Number 3, punishing them after the fact. Do you think your cat understands why you're scolding them hours later? You walk into a room, there's a knocked over glass or a mess on the floor. You raise your voice, maybe you clap your hands, maybe you say their name in that disappointed tone. But here's the truth. Your cat doesn't connect your reaction to the thing they did. That moment has passed in their mind. What they do register is your sudden change in energy. And it confuses them. It hurts them. They don't think, I messed up. They think, something's wrong with my human. And worse, I don't feel safe right now. This kind of after-the-fact punishment doesn't teach them anything. It only damages the emotional trust they've been trying to build. What feels like discipline to you can feel like emotional abandonment to them. And the more often it happens, the more they retreat, the less they approach you, the colder they become. Number 4, ignoring their gaze when they're vulnerable. Have you ever noticed your cat staring at you softly, then looked away like it meant nothing? That slow blink, that calm gaze, that quiet moment where they meet your eyes without fear. It's not random. It's not just a look. It's one of the most intimate gestures your cat can offer. In the feline world, this kind of gaze is rare. It means, I trust you. It means, I feel safe near you. And when you look away without returning it, or worse, ignore it completely, your cat takes note. They don't hold grudges the way humans do, but they remember what felt one-sided. They remember which moments landed and which ones fell flat. This is how emotional disconnect begins. Not in dramatic arguments or big betrayals, but in tiny missed chances to connect. And this one, the gaze, is huge in their world. The next time your cat offers that moment, don't miss it. Meet their eyes, blink slowly, let them know you see them. Number 5, talking about them like they're not there. Have you ever joked about your cat while they were right next to you, assuming they didn't understand? You tell a friend he's so needy or she's such a little weirdo. Maybe you're laughing, maybe you're venting. But here's what most people never consider. Cats are emotional sponges. They don't understand your words, but they do read tone, body language, and the shift in your energy the moment you talk about them. If your voice changes, if your body tightens, if the laughter feels directed at them, they feel it. And if it happens often enough, your cat might begin to associate your voice or even your presence with emotional discomfort. They might not come closer as often. They might hide more. They might stop responding when you call. The science backs this up. Studies show that cats can recognize their name, their owner's mood, and even vocal stress patterns. They know when something's off. So yes, they're listening, even when you think they're tuned out. Number 6, disturbing their sleep, even lightly. Have you ever nudged your cat while they were sleeping just to pet them or move them? It feels harmless, maybe even affectionate. They look so peaceful and you just want to connect. But for your cat, sleep is sacred. And more than that, it's vulnerable. When they sleep near you, they're placing total trust in their environment. Their body relaxes, their guard drops, they feel safe. So when you touch them mid-sleep, even gently, it doesn't feel like love. It feels like a sudden break in safety. Over time, these little disruptions teach your cat a quiet lesson. Even when I let my guard down, I can't fully relax here. And so they start choosing sleep spots farther away, less cuddly, less connected, more emotionally distant. You won't even notice it happening at first, but one day you'll realize they no longer curl up on your lap like they used to. This emotional distancing often begins in the quietest moments, like sleep. Number 7, using the wrong voice when you're angry. Do you raise your voice when you're upset even if it's not at your cat? You might not yell at them, but they hear you, and they feel every shift in tone. Cats are deeply attuned to energy. When your voice sharpens, when your footsteps get louder, when your movements become erratic, they absorb it all. To your cat, this isn't just noise, it's danger. Their brain registers that shift as a threat, and even if it has nothing to do with them, the emotional fallout lingers. They start associating certain tones with fear, with instability, with emotional unpredictability. And just like that, the home stops feeling safe. This is one of the most common reasons cats hide more, flinch when you approach, or avoid affection after arguments or stress. It's not that they're upset with you. It's that they no longer know who they're going to get, and once your voice becomes a trigger, it's hard to undo. Number 8, ignoring their efforts to help you. Has your cat ever dropped a toy near you or sat on your laptop and you just brushed it off? To us, it might seem like a quirky habit, but to your cat, those little gestures are emotional offerings. When they bring you a toy, follow you around the house, or gently interrupt your work by sitting on your keyboard, they're trying to bond. They're saying, I want to be where you are. It's not just attention seeking, it's connection seeking. So when you ignore them, push them aside, or dismiss the moment, they feel it, and it stings. These small acts are how your cat contributes to the relationship. It's how they say, I trust you, or I want to be useful to you. And when those efforts are repeatedly rejected, even in subtle ways, your cat may stop trying altogether. They won't throw a tantrum. They won't lash out. They'll just slowly withdraw. You'll notice fewer toys being brought, less following, less presence, and this quiet retreat often happens just before something even more painful, a moment where your cat reaches out and gets nothing in return. Number 9, not acknowledging them when you come home. Do you walk in the door and go straight to your phone, your kitchen, or your couch without even looking at your cat? That first moment when you come home means more to your cat than you realize. They've been waiting, listening, watching the door. And when you walk in, their world lights up. They may not bark like a dog or run to the door, but they feel it just as deeply. A tail twitch, a slow blink, a stretch, a quiet walk to the room you're in. That's them greeting you. And when you walk past them like they're invisible, it doesn't just go unnoticed. It hurts. You might think, I'll give them attention later. But that moment, that tiny window right after you arrive, is one of the most emotionally charged parts of your cat's day. And if you miss it enough times, they'll stop showing up for it. This is one of the simplest things to fix. Just a pause, a glance, a soft hello. That's all it takes to make your cat feel seen, safe, and loved. Number 10, keeping the home too chaotic or noisy. Have you ever wondered why your cat hides in the closet, under the bed, or behind furniture, even when nothing seems wrong? It's not just a preference for quiet. It's a survival instinct screaming through emotional overwhelm. Loud music, slamming doors, constant talking, TVs blaring, furniture moving, even scattered clutter on the floor. To you, it's just life, but to your cat, it's chaos. Your home is supposed to be their sanctuary, the one place where nothing unpredictable happens. When that space becomes unstable, they stop feeling safe. And when they stop feeling safe, they stop feeling loved. This doesn't happen all at once, it's gradual. A little more hiding, a little less play, a little less eye contact. Then one day, you realize they're no longer around as much. Not because they've changed, but because their environment stopped feeling emotionally safe. And here's the part most people never expect. This is the most common reason cats quietly detach from their owners. It's not because you weren't affectionate, it's because the home, over time, stopped feeling like it was built with them in mind.